Over the last 5 years, I have reviewed a lot of different gear related to camping, survival, and general preparedness. And I did a video not too long ago about 5 of the things that I consider really my favorites. I really had more than 5. I just wanted to keep it to 5 because of some restrictions we'll talk about in a minute for YouTube. So in this video, we're going to talk about 5 more items that really have earned a place in my actual usage in everyday or every regular usage that I think are just maybe worth sharing with you. So anyway, I'm rambling in the intro. That's what's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. So as I said, I've already done one video on this subject, and what I decided to do is just like, I've done a lot of gear reviews, a lot of gear reviews about a lot of things, and a little ramble aside, as I was going through looking at and trying to get to jog my memory, I realized I did a lot of Schrade reviews. Haven't seen many of those lately because they really haven't been putting out a lot of new stuff. After Taylor Brands and the folks at the Taylor family sold to Division of Smith & Wesson, they kind of they just really stopped releasing a lot of new designs, and which is fine. They're selling what they've got, and that's good for everybody. But I don't need to review a knife that I've already reviewed, right? So anyway, that being said, what I started thinking about was, okay, so there's a lot of cool stuff that I reviewed, and if something that you like is not on this list, that doesn't mean I don't like it. But what I wanted to do was kind of make a video, or a couple of videos probably, maybe even 3, about some gear that I reviewed that's not just, I don't just think it's cool, but I use it and I really like it, and it has had a significant benefit to my life. And if I didn't have it, I would really feel like something was missing. So there's that. So again, this is in no particular order. What I'm going to do with this video is I'm going to show you these items, and I've only got 5 because YouTube only allows me to put in 5 little links up here in the corner that you can click on. So what I'm going to do is, there's a little white circle up there, and every time I put as I show you these items, if you hover your mouse over that little circle, it'll open up a link. You can click on the video of the original review video of this item. I'll also put those links in the description below, and there'll be links to where you can go purchase these items. Some of those links will help benefit the channel. If you buy it through there, I'll get a little commission or something. Some of them may not, but either way, hopefully it's helpful to you. So anyway, no more rambling. Let's get started. The very first item is something I actually saw on Andy Tran Interbark Outdoors and Wingman 115, and I think I approached them and said, hey, I'd like to check this out if you're interested. And they sent me the absolute best hat I've ever owned, and I wear this thing constantly. It may be a little misshapen because it's been underneath some stuff in my truck because I keep it with me. But this is a Tilley hat, and this is a Tilley Airflo hat. It's a and if you don't like camo, they've got a lot of different colors. They've even got different styles. But this hat is guaranteed for life. It floats. I wash it. I've washed this thing numerous times in the washing machine. Just throw it in with my jeans, take it out, let it dry. It's just it is a really good hat. A very comfortable, lightweight. It floats. I mean, I think they even have a loss guarantee. Like they'll sell you a new one for half price if they lose. I don't know. A really good hat. Cannot tell you how much I like this hat. This is my hat that I wear all the time when I'm in the woods, camping, or just outdoors in the sun. So again, there'll be a link to that up below. And it's not a cheap hat. This is probably $80 for this hat. It's not cheap, but it's really potentially the last hat you'll have to buy. I promise you, if you get one of these, I don't know anybody that's got one that tells me I didn't like it. Anyway, so that's the first item we're going to talk about. That's the Tilley hat, and there'll be a link to that video right up there. The next item I'm going to talk about, and I actually, the first time I did a video, the first one of these videos I did was in 2016. But this is my Klik Belt. This particular one is the 2-ply tactical duty belt, and it features a Cobra buckle, and just I don't know, it's perfect. I think this one supports my Glock 19 every day. I wear this belt almost every day, and the Klik Belt, it's somewhere in the neighborhood of $45 to $60, depending on whatever on Amazon. So you can also buy it from Klik Belt. They make several other belts, but this is the one that I wear pretty much every day. That's Klik Belt. The link to the video will be right up there. So it's one of the things I really fell in love with, and it is absolutely a part of my life now. Okay, the next item that's a part of my life has nothing to do with the outdoors, It has nothing to do with survival, although maybe preparedness, but it is I use it every single day. You may or may not know that I am a plumbing contractor. I work in construction, so I need something to keep my paperwork and all my stuff organized, but you know, it's in a pretty rough environment. By the way, this is now over 2 years old. This is the Envoy 3, I think this is a 3.0, but it's a Vanquest Messenger Bag. I got a couple little patches on there, but it is just and it comes in different colors or whatnot. It's a messenger style, canvas style briefcase. Rock solid. I've drugged this thing around job sites. It's been thrown in and out of my truck. I've packed it down completely overloaded with way too much paperwork and stuff and junk and whatever else I want to put in it. And it just holds up, and it's very comfortable to use, and it's very convenient. It's got some great features, and you can check them out right up there in that video. But it's not cheap either. It's somewhere in the $140 to $150 range. But again, it's one of those deals where if you buy it once, you'll have it for. I think this thing will probably last me the rest of my life. I just don't see any wear and tear on it after 2 years. So that's the Vanquest Envoy Messenger Bag, and they may have a newer version of it out now, but I think that's a 3.0 version. Number nine. You'll get that maybe. I was just listening to the White Album not too long ago. So is something you can see. I've been carrying this thing is beat all the beat. The finish is more off of it. It stays in my pocket. It's the Olight i3 EOS, and I gotta be honest with you. Recently, I just started using this one, the i1R, which is a little USB rechargeable one, and I really like it. It's really small. It's a little smaller than this one, as you can see, but what I like about this one is, this is still probably, of these two, this is still my favorite. It uses a single AAA battery. It's not much bigger than the battery itself, and it's like 100 and something lumens. It's plenty bright enough for daily use. And I don't know about you, but I'm like 58 years old now. As the old peepers get a little age on them, I seem to use a light flashlight more and more. So anyway, that's the i3E version, and they're both great lights. This is still my favorite. And again, you can check it out right up here. The last item we're going to talk about in this video, which will make it number 5 on today's list, is something that's very near and dear to my heart. I have been a Scoutmaster for a couple of decades, probably total. I'm in my mid-50s, we'll say, and I spent a lot of nights in the woods. And something that I've really learned to appreciate is a good pillow. And I've tried a lot of different pillows, and I got to say, this is the one that I have this is the very best outdoor pillow I've ever used, a camping pillow. And it's a Thermarest compressible pillow, and it's just filled with little lumps of foam or something in here. I'm not sure, but it gets big enough. It's just really comfortable. You can fold it over. It's not. I don't know. When I first saw it, I actually thought, well, this may not be comfortable because you can feel the little lumps in there, but it is absolutely the most comfortable pillow I've ever used. Now I got to say, it is not the smallest pillow. Now, if space is at a premium, this is not going to. There's other pillows that pack down a lot smaller, but let me just say it like this: I always seem to make room for this pillow, and I tried going a couple places without it. We went canoeing in the Okefenokee a while back, and I did a video on that. You'll have to search for it because I don't have room for the links up here. And I took a different pillow with me. Should have taken this one. This is the one right here, the Thermarest, and it comes in several different sizes. I think this is either like the large or the medium, or not quite the biggest one, but they've got different colors and different designs, whatever. Thermarest sent me this one to check out, and I say they picked a good one because it absolutely, it's just it. I love it. It's like, it makes a big difference to me to be able to get a good night's sleep, and a pillow is a really, really big part of that. So anyway, and it does kind of, it gets down reasonable, right? So anyway, so there's that. That is 5 more of my favorite gear items that I've reviewed over the last 5 years. And you'll notice again, no knives in that because, I decided I would save that for one more video. We're going to do one more video on top 5s, and I think that'll actually make it a top 15. But like I said, in order for me to put those links up there, make it easy for you to go check out the individual gear if you want to see a more detailed review on this stuff. Trying to keep it to 5 per video, so probably do one more for the actual top 15. And again, no particular really order. You know, this is just gear that I started thinking, okay, this is stuff I'm still using. I really use it. It's not like just something I think is cool. It's something that I think is cool enough and useful enough that I'm actually using it on an ongoing, regular basis. And I think it's added value to my life. So hopefully this video has been helpful, maybe added a little value to your life. Again, there'll be links in the description below to the individual videos, and links where you can go to purchase the items that you've seen if you're so inclined. And if you do, in most of the cases, it'll help benefit the channel at no extra cost to you, and I really appreciate that. Appreciate you shopping on Amazon through the Survival on Purpose links and doing all your shopping on Amazon. It really does help, and I appreciate it. And as always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. Put out a brand new video every Friday, every Saturday, and sometimes random videos throughout the week. There's another one right there. If you don't want to miss a single one, you can click right down there in the corner. Make sure you're subscribed, and make sure you've clicked that little notification bell so YouTube will let you know when a new video comes out. Otherwise, they won't. I appreciate the support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.